Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm M. Rameshwar Singh, presently member of Legislative Assembly Manipur, and I'm the National General Secretary of National People's Party, in charge of Nagaland and Tripura. And we are here to deliberate on and put on the ground into action the vision and mission of National People's Party, which is the dream of our late CDP Sangmaji and his son Conrad K. Sangmaji. We want to make a difference in terms of political presence in Delhi, and we want to bring a turnaround in the development of the state of Nagaland and to increase the per capita income of the people of Nagaland, to bring economic welfare, to bring peace and overall development in Nagaland. With that vision, we have come to interact with our workers who have sacrificed many years of their life in building the party in Nagaland. Our state president, Andrew G., Secretary Philip, other party members from Nagaland unit, my colleague and brother Amos Susil Huidrom, and younger brother Ki, who all have worked for the National People's Party and brought the party to this stage where we have a government of National People's Party in Meghalaya. We have 7 MLAs in Manipur, 5 MLAs in Arunachal Pradesh. Our vision of one voice, one notice, I think we are heading towards that objective and the mission. And we continue to put in our efforts to do the same in the upcoming election in Nagaland. With like-minded people, with people who has an objective like us to raise the, as I say, the per capita income of Nagaland. Today, if we see, most of the states, our per capita income is much below the national average. And we have a lot of room for growth. So any party who's having the same mission and vision, we are ready to align with them. We will work for the welfare of the people of Nagaland. One thing we can say, that we will be more careful in selecting our candidates in terms of their loyalty to the party, in terms of their integrity to the party, in terms of their seriousness in serving the people of Nagaland. Keeping all these considerations in mind, we will select the candidates very carefully this time. I think the most important thing now is employment generation. You see, Naga society has got many qualified graduates, postgraduates, but who are not having a job. And it's not possible for a government to provide job to everyone. So we need to create industries. We need to create space for job opportunities, whereby these people who have acquired knowledge and skill can be engaged and they start generating income on their own. Either they work as an employee in an organization or they start their own business. So this is one priority area where we'll be working on to reduce the gap between the educational institutions and the industry, so that if you see in India, the gap is huge. A person who come out from the education institute cannot be immediately employed because of the skill level. That's why even the present BJP-led government in the center is going for skill development in a major way. Why? Because we are lacking in skills. So in Nagaland, if the people of Nagaland give us an opportunity to be part of the government, the first thing that we would like to do is try and provide job for the unemployed, educated youth. In IT-enabled services, things like call center, medical transcription, legal transcription, where, geographical boundary is not the limitation for you to get into that business. Sitting here, we can do a a job for in America or in Europe, like medical transcription, legal transcription. Nowadays, digitization has become a very significant thing, because every document has to be digitized, proper record and MIS system. So these are some of the areas where we will work. And another area where we will focus is the farmers. See, however developed a society is, we cannot live without eating food and good quality food. We would encourage, as per the vision of Narendra Modi ji government, that organic food, clean food should be given to the people, so we remain healthy, because health is one of the most important things. I see that the healthcare system in Nagaland is also lacking in many ways. So healthcare system will be another sector where we will give priority. As per the vision document of overall national vision document of National People's Party, education also will be one of them. Education in the sense general education as well as professional education, where people will be given a job after they finish whatever courses they are doing. It will be all job oriented kind of, Now adult education, which was a priority sector in order to reduce the generation gap between the younger generation and the older generation. Now these are other forms of education. Narendra Modi ji under his leadership has taken up many schemes under this. Now how these schemes are to be brought to Nagaland? See, the idea is not about lack of schemes. The BJP-led government has got more than 125 schemes, but those schemes are not reaching here. Now NPP, being an alliance party in the center as well as in the regional politics, and as we all hope that will be an alliance party in the state in the election to come, in the government, next government to come, we will ensure that all the schemes and the benefits that a citizen of India is supposed to get and which Narendra Modi-led government is giving should reach Nagaland. Portable drinking water in each and every family. This has been implemented in a very major way. Now the healthcare system, public health center, operational, proper functional public health center is another achievement of the Meghalaya government. Another achievement is the upgrading of educational system, primary schools and high schools in Meghalaya. Now recently also our Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya or Honorable National President had gone to Delhi and brought many new schemes to the state of Meghalaya. Now the same could be done in Nagaland. So we assure that if we are made part of the government, we'll ensure whatever that is not coming now will come. See, we are open. We'll be very happy to work with BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party, because Bharatiya Janata, I have been earlier in the Bharatiya Janata Party, and I have worked with the organization, I have worked with the party leaders. They are very proactive, and the Honorable Prime Minister is very much concerned about the welfare of the Northeastern region. Northeastern region today, with the Act East policy, has been given priority in Indian politics. Because of our geopolitical location also, Nagaland has a lot of things to explore. Nagaland has so many talented young people, but their skills are not being utilized. They are not being given the right place to show their talent and to be productive. And with BJP in the center as a leading partner, I can assure you, if NPP becomes part of that alliance in Nagaland, we'll make sure that whatever BJP is giving to any other state will be brought to Nagaland. Nagaland, we expect more a friendly fight, and our idea is to remain amicable and approachable by everyone, because as long as our objectives of development in Nagaland, enhancing the per capita income, as I have stated earlier, if we have the same objective, we will go amicably with every party. But the idea is that you have experienced other parties in power in Nagaland. You have not experienced an NPP-led government. NPP-led government might not be possible. It may be, I may be dreaming too big, but with the help of parties like BJP or other parties who think for the welfare of the Naga people. If we are in the government, I can tell you we will be a big catalyst in bringing a turnaround in the development of people of Nagaland. I think I may not be the right authority to comment on this subject, but I can surely assure that whatever the aspiration of the people will be taken to the central government. Already our state president has written a book where he had planned to visit all the chief ministers of every state and to request from NPP side, he and his team. He has written a book, I have a copy of that, maybe we will share it with you, why ASPA should be removed from the notice. So even that initiative we have taken earlier, but here it is a policy matter where the government of India will decide. Only we can propose, only we can take the aspiration of the people to the central government. That is where NPP comes big in a major way. Now we are present, our presence is there in 3 states minimum, and we are gearing to be present in all the 8 states in the Northeast. So one voice, one notice, our voice should be heard. The voice of the people of Northeast should be heard in Delhi. That is our objective. Because we might have a government, but if they do not hear up to our aspirations and problem, then what is the point?